I could show you how to fight them. I could show you how to defeat
Guys, it is Wednesday, October 12th. Heading to Walmart right now to pick up some more groceries. Just gonna give you guys a little kind of update, little vlog status on where we're at right now. I hit a new low weigh-in today of 210.8 pounds. So weight is dropping nicely right now. I was kind of hoping during my check-in with Cliff yesterday, I was hoping he was gonna bump up my food, but he kept it the same. So we're still on the 280 protein, 230 carbs, and the 56 fat, along with my my weekly refeed. And I know a lot of people will be like, "Oh, why didn't Cliff raise your food?" But one of Cliff's main kind of strategies that he does with clients that I really like is he's probably a lot more aggressive in the beginning of a prep than like most coaches would be. So that's kind of why I think he's kind of keeping the pedal down on the gas here, as opposed to, I think most people would probably want to like raise the food up a little bit, but we're gonna kind of keep hitting it pretty aggressive. So tonight I have back and triceps. I believe it's kind of more of a power focused workout. I'm gonna try to get some clips. I have one of my clients in there, Hayden, who been kind of having him film some content for me in the gym. So I'll try to get some content, but we're gonna get a couple clips at Walmart, just kind of show you guys. You guys see my groceries, but I'll keep on kind of relaying some of the same kind of like staple foods that I keep on getting, pretty much every week. So see you guys in the next clip. $96 for chicken breast, tunas.
Can't.
Saw that?
I can't see actually.
Sugar free. Guys, here is the pre-workout meal that I've been kind of sticking to lately. I did switch from jasmine rice to oatmeal just because of the extra fiber. I was noticing I was a little low on fiber at the end of the day, so adding in the oatmeal as opposed to the jasmine rice up my fiber a little bit. I got a half serving, so 14 grams of just almonds in here, 8 ounces of chicken, and 1 serving of yogurt and berry rice cakes. So this is my pre-workout meal, and we'll show you guys my post-workout meal when I get home tonight. All right, guys, so here is my post-workout meal. Got my usual salad of a half serving of spinach, 1 serving of just regular red or salad lettuce, 2 ounces of mushrooms, and a fat-free Italian dressing. Do that every night. And then here is the unique thing I wanted to show, kind of a healthy version of chicken parmesan, where I just do a tenderized chicken breast. So I really kind of tenderize it down, flatten it out, and I've been just cooking it on the stove top. And then once the chicken breast is just about done, I've been adding literally just a half serving of marinara sauce, and then this is 1 whole serving of reduced fat mozzarella cheese. I just kind of cover it up for a little bit and let the cheese melt all over the chicken breast, and oh, it's been amazing. I literally made this 3 nights in a row, and then I just have about 320 grams of potato and 1 serving of sugar-free ketchup. Total about, I think there's like 55 carbs, and then this is like, I forget the macros on this, but just want to show you guys that this is definitely worth trying or doing to spice up your chicken breast. I got the Dymatize ISO 100. I switched from the MTS isolate whey because per serving, this stuff, 0 fat, only 1 carb, 25 protein. So I'm not wasting extra fat and carbs like I was with the MTS whey. Just something that's a lot more smart, trying to not waste macros on protein shakes. And then for most of you know, I am taking HMB this whole entire prep. Again, this is just for helping with retained muscle. So I've been doing a 1.5 scoops pre-workout and a 1.5 scoops post-workout as far as dosing this. And then I did get more. I'm really liking the Core Fury Extreme pre-workout. I just switched up flavors. This time I'm going to try out the Peach Mango Mayhem. And then for joints, just got some more Core Flex, which is just really, really good stuff. I mean, seems like it's working well so far. It's always kind of hard to tell, but with this stuff. But you know, MSM in there, glucosamine sulfate. It's got cis in there. It's even got vitamin D3 in there. So lots of good stuff for joint support. So combining this with like my fish oil, these two things are really, really good for joint support, especially during a contest prep, where the leaner you get, the more sensitive your joints become. I will get a review up on this so you guys kind of can see how the birthday cake flavor is. It smelled really, really good though, so I'm hoping for good things. Alright guys, I figured it was time to do a voiceover. Let's make this a little bit more educational. So a full contest prep back workout. And what I've been loving to start with is some cable pull-ins. Why? It's just a great way, I feel like, to kind of stretch and warm up the lats, get some blood flow in the back before you start getting into more of your compound movements and all of that stuff. So that's why I like starting with these. I usually just do like 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps. And as you see, I kind of scrunch, lean in to the movement. But again, this is just something that I personally like doing to kind of just get my lats firing, get some blood flow in the back before I go into my first compound movement that you're going to see right now, which is going to be rack deadlifts. So like I said, I have Cliff Wilson doing my training routine, and I'm scheduled for 3x5 on these rack deads. So on this day, I think you're seeing the set here with 500 pounds. And then a set here with, I think it was 520 pounds just for 5 reps. And personally for me, I like having these starting right at the kneecap and then just pulling for there just so I can literally focus on just the back and not taxing my legs. Moving on, pull-ups. All of my sets now I do with a 45-pound plate. And I think on this I was shooting for 6 to 8 reps. This is more of a power focused back day. So 6 to 8 reps on all the movements. And so I finished with 3 sets of 8 there at the 45-pound plate. Now this is a new movement that I implemented. I saw it on another natural bodybuilder's Instagram a while back. And the reason why I wanted to try this movement is this gym does not have one of my favorite back machines, which is like a chest supported hammer strength row. And so this to me is kind of the closest thing that I can do to mimic that movement, and it really, really feels good because you're gonna see in the other frame that I shot kind of how I support myself with my arm around the bench here, but I'm just kind of using an incline bench, and I have it, I believe, almost all the way up there at 90 degrees. You'll get a better angle here. There we go. It's almost at 90 degrees, but again, it's chest supported, and I can really, really focus on getting a great stretch in the lats there, and then just pulling directly back. So this to me is the closest thing to a chest supported hammer strength type row machine that I don't have at this gym, that I used to have at my Gold's gym. But and again, this was, I believe I did 3 sets, 8 reps on this machine. Definitely worth trying if you want to implement something new into your back training. And then from here I moved on to cable rows. Again, 3 sets of 8 on this movement. And this is one of those things where I was kind of watching this clip and I'm like, holy crap, am I already seeing some veins popping out there? So back is definitely leaning out nicely. Next movement coming up, I call these Alberts rows. I kind of stole these from the Godfather himself, Mr. Jeff Alberts. And the reason why I like these is just because you reset after each row. I mean, it's typically a barbell row, but if you notice, I reset so I'm not getting any momentum at all. I just feel like even though I'm not doing as much weight on these as I would a typical barbell row, I just feel like I almost get more out of each rep since I'm not using any momentum. And then I did, just for shits and gigs, excuse the language, might as well hit like a back double. I don't know about any other bodybuilders, but I definitely feel like I can just hit back poses like so much more fluid and everything like that when I have some blood flow in the back. And then I finished with some traps, some Smith machine shrugs. The one thing I did not film was I did do some assisted pull-ups, just high rep with kind of a closer underhand grip. I did 3 sets of 15 reps on those. Expect more full training videos like this to come, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Not sure if I've shown these in the past, but these are now becoming a huge staple since my macros are even lower. And usually you guys saw me doing the Dannon Light and Fit yogurt, excuse me. The reason why I've switched to these is they are even lower macros than the Dannon Light and Fit yogurts. So one of these, you're gonna get a little bit more fat, but you're gonna get literally almost half the carbs. So 1.5 fat, 5 carb, 9 protein. Some of the flavors actually are 4, like the cinnamon roll one, which is my favorite, is 1.5 fat, 4 carb, 9 protein. So these being a little bit less calories than the Dannon Light and Fits. Literally it's 10 less calories, but still though, when you're on low macros, every little bit counts. So plus these are cheaper too. These are 40 cents a piece compared to $1 for the Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurts. So just wanted to point these out. I get these at my Fred Meyer. I've heard other people they have these at like Kroger stores. So if you can find them and you're dieting, definitely worth picking up. Gonna have a clean. Love me?
And down the